What is up, everybody? Bigjuicyhog here. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about something that is not directly related to gold making, but will absolutely affect it going forward if you don't know what is going on. With that said, let's get into it. So, as some of you may or may not know, Twitch sold CurseForge to Overwolf back in June, and eventually all add-on services on Twitch will be going away. Overwolf has its own application that you can install similar to what we had with Twitch, but we don't really know what that will entail. There was supposed to be a way to just directly transfer your add-ons over to Overwolf from the Twitch app without having to reinstall every single add-on. That is for the people who don't mind Overwolf and their client, which I'm sure there are plenty of people who will opt for another service, as Overwolf has had a few shady things in their past that may turn users off. For example, they had a TeamSpeak software bundle that took information from users and sold it to advertisers. Obviously, this is a kind of scummy practices you're going to have when you're dealing with applications from big tech companies. Facebook and Amazon aren't really any different. One good thing is that they're at least looking at making sure that mod makers are adequately compensated for their work, which is great. However, we also have to wonder how that is going to affect us as consumers. Are we going to need to pay for a subscription? Are they going to use their overlay to put ad pop-ups on our games? They kind of answer those questions, but not really. They want to put ads on the app, but said they will not pop up in-game. Those would obviously both be a no-go for me. As of right now, we're not entirely sure when this transfer is going to take place, but people should be prepared. It looks like they started moving assets over in October, and I would not be surprised if it's done by the start of 2021. There are a number of alternatives that I will go over and link in the description for you guys. The only problem is that they may do what Curse did years back and work with WoW to mess up the API for any other competing companies, essentially making them worthless. So if you're not interested in Overwolf as an option, as many people will not be, here's a list of some of the others that you can use. If they mess up the APIs, you should still be able to do the old-fashioned manual install, but applications honestly make it so much easier. So, some of the different applications for managing WoW add-ons include WoW Up, Ajor, and Cursebreaker. As I said, I'll have links to all those in the descriptions down below. I'm sure that there are tons of other ones out there, but these are the most popular alternatives to CurseForge. There's also been speculation that Overwolf may require payment from these kinds of services to continue operating, which means you will need to know how to install WoW add-ons manually like we used to do way back in the day. It's actually a really easy process, so I'll just go over it real quick. First thing you'll want to do is go to your C drive most likely, and then you will go over to your program files, the x86. Once you get in there, you're going to go to your World of Warcraft folder. And then obviously we're talking about retail, so you're going to go to retail. You're going to go to interface. Then you're going to go to add-ons and open that up. That will have all of your add-ons in there from whatever add-on service that you're using, so you can do the same thing manually. So when you're doing it manually, you basically just download the app, you unzip the add-on, and then you drag it into that folder. Go into the game itself afterwards and check to see if it's working. Pretty simple, and that's all there is to it. So anyways, that is going to be it for today's video. What service do you guys plan on using when the changes come about? I hope you guys found it helpful, and I will catch you in the next one.